So this is a producer called the Vineyards and Winery at Lost Creek, a beautiful red wine called Provenance. Stay tuned for this review. So here's what we have. I think, first of all, Virginia is in many ways a discovered wine country. A lot of people know Virginia, but I think not enough people realize the beauty of Virginia wines. And I think it's a serious wine producing region. And it's a different region altogether. It is not going to be Napa. It's not going to be Sonoma or Paso Robles or Australia or France or anything else. It's Virginia, and that's a wonderful thing. And that's to just give, I think, that up, it's to give that handshake and to give that familiarization for beautiful wines from Virginia. Now, the front panel is the Vineyards and Winery at Lost Creek, Provenance 2014 vintage from Virginia. So back panel for your inspection here, 13.5% ABV. And in my opinion, that's one of the hits of Virginia wines. There's a lot of 14.5 wines from around the planet of Bordeaux varieties. But in some instance, the dial down on that is really giving a different characterization. It's really, you're tasting a different way of expressed fruit. Now this is a blend of 48% Cabernet Sauvignon, 32% Merlot, 16% Cabernet Franc, 4% Petit Verdot. So this is a combination of both estate fruit and wine grapes coming from Monticello AVA. So that's why it's not called one particular AVA, but as Virginia wine. So I think this is a really handsome production and beautiful notation. And it's a flagship wine of this producer, and the flagship wine price, $40. So I think this is really, those aha moments. Like, when you see Napa price points, they can be a lot higher, obviously, maybe 3 or 4 times that price point. Now, right now, it's only available for shipment between Virginia, DC, Maryland, and Florida. And I would say this, if you're in Virginia, do visit. But also, ask your wine merchant to bring in Virginia wines. So, it's a win-win combination when your wine retailer wants to bring in the wines you want, to purchase. And they want to sell wine. So I think it's really that handshake. I think some wine retailers are better at doing it than others, but I think ultimately that is the goal and intent. I have worked for a very large wine retailer, and of course, the larger the format, the more difficult it gets. So a smaller wine merchant is often much more willing to go out the extra kilometer or mile for you. So here we go with this wine. First begins at point score, 93 points out of 100 points, and we'll start off with the scent characterization. So notes on this wine include blackberry, dark cherry, sandalwood, red flowers, suede, and underbrush. Gorgeous. Next, the flavor characterization. Now, this wine has spent 27 months in French oak. I do not know if it's new or second use. I would say it's probably not all new oak, but maybe a combination of several different regiments of oak. And I think that's the beauty of this wine, is that it really is not going to be that dense, inky, so overly alcoholed Bordeaux varieties that you're only tasting the opulence of those inputs. So notes on this include tayberry, blackberry, red tea, bay leaf, a bit of pepper, and I love the thyme notation on this as well. Tasting elegance and leanness, and I think that's the beauty of this wine, the complexity of it. And I like the nuance of it. It doesn't have to be over the top to be a bona fide, beautiful, gorgeous wine, right? Again, 93 points out of 100 points. I'll put more information on the producer down below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. The like button's down below, so please hit that button. And questions and comments can be listed there as well. You could also leave them on my social medias that I'm on, such as Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Thank you for watching today. Stay tuned for many more to come. And it's that amazing wine racetrack of tasting wines, all regions, all styles, and all varieties. So thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for more. Sante.